What's up? What's up? Jonathan here with Boston Collectors. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 product reveals. Let's go ahead and get into it. So we have one more video after this, and yeah, let's go ahead and finish this up. So, top 5 product reveals. Coming in 5th place, we have battle damaged Thanos. Now, there are a lot of things that I want to discuss about this. One being, I was kind of hoping that we had a posable arm. I did a whole review on this guy and messed it up big time. I accidentally deleted it. I actually had it all edited out, and on our trip we went to a wedding. I don't know what happened. I ended up erasing it by complete accident. So if you all would like for me to do that video again, let me know down below. But I have this piece. I absolutely love it. And the product reveal photos, it didn't have to sell it to me, but hot dang, if I did not have it already, these pictures definitely would have. Coming in at number 4 of the top 5 product reveals, we have Rey. I know, Rey Skywalker, Rey Palpatine. We're just going to call her Rey for this video because that's what the box says. I initially wasn't sold on it, and I wasn't really thinking about buying it. Considering she's a Palpatine, learning that made me want her even more. The final product reveals, I thought that they looked pretty decent. It was sort of half and half for me because of lighting with some and then lighting with others. It was like, it felt hit or miss, but after having her in my hands, whew, that figure is real nice. And plus, you know, the accessories that she came with, incredible. So the pictures sort of sold it because I could see the beauty of it. And this is one of those figures where if you have it in your hand, it's totally different from what you see on the internet. So let's go ahead to the number 3 spot. So coming in the 3rd spot, we have Rescue. So I originally had my pre-order and everything on Sideshow, but it took them forever to send me my package, and I was tired of waiting. So I ended up purchasing that through another source. So, but getting back to the product reveal, I was definitely sold. I love the desaturated look on the gold, and I love the blue tones, and I was sold. So I definitely picked her up. She's in my cabinet right now. The final product reveals, it doesn't really do her justice. So much better looking in person, because it's kind of like when you look at the promo assets and the final reveal assets, they look totally different, but seeing it in hand, she's like Rey. You need her in hand to really understand the beauty of it. So let's go ahead on over to the 2nd spot. So coming in at number 2, we have the Mandalorians IG-11. Now, originally I was sort of on the fence about picking this up. IG-11, the final product images definitely sold it for me. I'd heard that there were die-cast parts, but I wasn't sure where and how it was implemented. But I can definitely tell you, especially like when you look at these images too, they definitely softened the appearance of the character, because he's a little bit darker in person, and I'm fine with that because he matched Durasteel Mando beautifully. The colors are impeccable. So after seeing this, I said I needed to have one. I got it, loved it, wouldn't trade it for anything. So let's go ahead on to the number 1 product reveal. And I'm pretty sure you all might have an idea if I haven't thrown you off with the last few recently. So let's see it. Coming in at number 1 in the top 5 product reveal images, Captain Rex. I already knew I was getting Captain Rex. I did not need product images to sell this guy to me. I was getting Captain Rex. So I don't recall if he was day 1 pre-order because I wasn't really into Clone Wars at the time, but once I watched Clone Wars, finished it, I damn sure pre-ordered. So Captain Rex looked incredible. I mean, it was kind of, you have a bunch of different bloggers, right? So they're all going to color grade differently, shooting different lighting scenarios and things like that. So it's a little bit difficult to try to figure out what the figure might look like, because some of them, again, the color grading might be, maybe they'll do more contrast or less, or maybe they'll bump up the saturation. So a lot of people I hear are having an issue with the green look on their figures, when I don't really see it that much here in the product images. So I kind of feel bad when they do release these product reveals that we never really truly know what the product look like until we get it in hand. Even when you look at the promotional material on Sideshow, it's different. So regardless, I'm in love with this. He's definitely in the first spot for me. Let's go ahead and let's dive into those honorable mentions. So honorable mentions are pretty light because there weren't a lot of reveals that I was particularly interested in. So coming in at number 3, we have Kylo Ren. Now, I already wanted Kylo, and this is probably the first time that I ever felt the need to take away my pre-order. I think the head sculpt and everything looks great. I think the outfit looks fantastic. I personally like the original portrait that they showed. I like the hair that was going to the back, and I like that look. He looked a lot more menacing. Here he looks a little bit younger, and it's just, I don't know. It doesn't have that vibe that I originally wanted from the portrait that JC Hong shared. Now, I know I'm probably in the minority with that because there are a ton of people who bought 2 of these to create a custom Ben Solo. I'm not mad at you, all right? In fact, I've seen some pretty cool ones, especially in the Star Wars memorabilia Discord. So again, great product reveal. I just wish it were a little different. That's why he's number 3, and that's why he's an honorable mention. Coming in second place, we have the Kursan Guard. And I know the Kursan Guard didn't really come with much, but being able to see what the final reveal looked like, I was a little skeptical. I thought that they were going to have the same nicks and dings as the 501st, and I was really hoping they wouldn't. So I was happy to see that they didn't. Now, I know obviously the color differences, they had to make the colors different. But again, like looking at like Commander Cody, right? Like, I'm glad to see the differences from Commander Cody and the scuffs and the shots and all of that. It looked a little digital to me on Commander Cody in comparison to, again, the Kursan Guards. So to see the differences there, very, very happy. And last but not least, the number 1 honorable mention actually goes to a figure that was revealed on December 31st. Now, I know it's kind of like, yeah, it was, late December 31st. I'm going to do it anyway because it's one of my favorite figures in my collection. Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. I already knew I wanted this guy. He looked awesome. I love, how aggressive and how cool he was in The Mandalorian. So I was already picking him up. The product reveal images don't really do this guy justice, man. He's so cool on my shelf. So he's definitely coming in number 1 on the honorable mentions list. So let me know what you all thought. What about you? I would like to know what your top 5 honorable mentions and your top 5 product reveals happen to be. It doesn't have to be in the Star Wars universe, obviously. You can talk about Marvel. You can do Star Wars. It could be third party. I don't care. I want to know. And if you like today's content, don't forget to hit the thumbs up down below and leave us a comment. As obviously I said, let me know down below, but it doesn't have to be a list. Let me know your thoughts about my list if you'd like to share. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, this is Jonathan with Boston Collectors. Thank you so much for watching.